everyone, and welcome back to today's lesson where we're going to be talking about how to connect with valuable prospects that you might find that are just not very active on LinkedIn and you're just not getting anywhere reaching out to that person via LinkedIn. So if that happens, today we're going to talk about the strategies that you can use to try to open that door elsewhere. Now, in the previous lesson, we talked about how to ask for introductions to your ideal prospects from connections that you share. But if that fails and then the person's just not that active on LinkedIn, you might want to try to connect with them on other social networks such as Facebook or Twitter, because they might be more active there and you might have better luck there. So let's go to the LinkedIn dashboard and get right to it. So now that we're back on the LinkedIn dashboard, I just did a quick search for people who are CEOs and I put up to Fortune 1000. Now, I don't think LinkedIn's being super accurate right now with the search results that it's giving me, but let's just take it for example. So let's say Ron Jones over here. Let's say this is my ideal prospect. I've tried to reach out to him to connect. He hasn't accepted. He doesn't seem to be very active on LinkedIn. And I'm just not getting anywhere trying to reach out to him. But if I were to connect with him, let's say, it would be a really big sale for the company. So if you come across that kind of situation, you want to take a look at their contact information. And if they have a Twitter listed here, then you want to check them out on Twitter and see how active they are. Perhaps they are a lot more active on Twitter than they are on LinkedIn. And he's pretty active. He posted recently and he's got a lot of posts. So maybe this might be a better medium to reach this particular prospect than trying to reach out to him on LinkedIn. So I might want to follow him and then send him a message there and start engaging with them on the platform where they're a lot more active. Now, let's say for whatever reason this particular prospect wasn't very active on Twitter, then we could always try Facebook. So let me go ahead and grab Facebook really quick. There we go, and we can type in Ron Jones, and there we go. It's the first result that comes in, and we've got a couple of friends in common. So if you come across this situation, don't give up just because the person hasn't responded to you on LinkedIn. And or if you do connect with them, but they're not very active and they just are not responding to your messages, then there's no reason why you can't try and befriend them on other social media networks where they might be a little bit more active. Now, you don't want to do this every single time. Obviously, this takes a lot more time. This is just kind of like a last resort type of strategy. And you also got to realize that the conversation on other social networks is much different. On LinkedIn, it's all about business. It's not unusual to get on the phone with a prospect after just a couple of communications and see how you can do business together. But on social networks such as Facebook, for example, it's a lot more personal. So you want to take a different approach. You don't want to come at someone with the business angle right away. You might want to have a little bit of a softer approach where you like some of their posts, you engage with them, and then if you see that they're online on chat, just say, hey, we connected a few days ago. Just wanted to let you know that I ran across your LinkedIn profile and I noticed that you do X, Y, Z. I wanted to learn a little bit more about your business, and perhaps there might be some room for us to work together based on what I do as well. So you just want to be a little bit more casual on other social media networks. On Twitter, you definitely want to be very short with your messages. You don't want to write a long novel. So you just kind of have to feel it out. But definitely, if somebody is not really using LinkedIn, they don't even have a photo, but if connecting with that particular person could mean a lot of revenue for you, then try to find them other places and have a little bit of a softer approach so that you don't come off as too aggressive, or you turn them off depending on what social network you find them on. Additionally, you want to connect with, let's say, prospects that are close to wanting to do business with you, but they're just not quite there yet. If you do use other social media platforms, not just for personal use, but also for business, like maybe Facebook or Twitter, perhaps you want to connect with those prospects there so that you're staying top of mind on other social media networks as well. Some people like to keep their Facebooks just for family and friends, and that's fine. If that's you, you don't have to connect with people there. I sometimes will connect with people on Facebook because I want them to get to know me better. And they can only see so much on LinkedIn. I'm mostly there posting content and blogs and things like that. But on Facebook, people get to know a little bit more of a personal side of you. So that might be something that if you're okay with that, you allow your prospects to see. And in my case, that's something that I do want them to see because a lot of times I'm posting really positive quotes or things about business there as well. So it just lets them see a different side of me. So I highly suggest if you can do that. You don't have to, but it is a good strategy so that people get to know, like, and trust you a little bit more. And obviously, don't bombard people with content and send them messages all the time, because then you're just gonna annoy them. So now at this point, if you've been taking action on the previous lessons and going out there and reaching out to your ideal prospects, connecting with them, and really trying to interact with people, then chances are you have already come across people who have not responded to your request to connect or to your message, or people that you would really like to connect with, but they just, it just hasn't happened yet. So why not take one of those people or several of those people and see if you can connect with them in a social network where they seem to be more active. And when you do that, that's what's going to help you earn the badge for this particular lesson. So you should be tracking your leads as it is, as I've reminded you in all the previous lessons. So go back, look through and see who has not responded, who might not be very active on LinkedIn based on the way their profile looks, and go ahead and try to find them in somewhere else and earn your badge once you do so. So thanks so much for watching, and next we are going to be talking about mining the connections of thought leaders as well as your competitors. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next lesson.